Ukraine appears to be making inroads against Russia in the south. A local official says troops have broken through the first line of defense in the largely occupied Kherson region. Large swathes of territory in the key gateway to Crimea were seized by Russian troops early in Moscow's invasion. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he expects Russia will escalate attacks as the EU considers Kyiv's membership application. The bloc will hold a summit later this week where they are widely expected to give the blessing to Ukraine becoming an official candidate.
Очевидно, що варто очікувати від Росії посилення ворожої активності спеціально показово саме цього тижня. І не тільки проти України, але й проти інших країн Європи. Ми готуємось. Ми готові.
David Biller joins us live from Lviv. David, we have been following the intensifying battles in the east, especially Luhansk as well as Kharkiv. What's the latest there, and why is this region so significant?
Well, first of all, Severodonetsk is one of the last cities in Luhansk province that hasn't yet fallen. That's really the focus of fighting right now. We're hearing that there's intensified artillery and air fire in that city. Russia is using prohibited ammunition regularly, and the street battles in that city are round the clock. There hasn't been a lot of change in the front lines just because it's more of an artillery battle. Russia is shooting, by some counts, 10 times as much artillery as the Ukrainians, but the Ukrainian ground forces are holding strong in the city. The Ukrainian authorities did confirm loss of a town to the southwest, Meltolkin, but really it hasn't been that much of a change in the fighting. In the front lines. It's just been really intense, raging constantly. And the Institute for the Study of War has said that Russia is likely to gain full control of Severodonetsk in coming weeks. Right now it holds somewhere in the neighborhood of 80%. But this will come at a great cost to Russia because most of its available troops are focused in that really small area in eastern Ukraine. Going to the northeast in Kharkiv, the city itself has been, returning to normalcy slowly. Shops are opening and the subway's working and public transport. But the city is now getting hit by rockets and bombs, occasionally. And the mayor says this is as a means to sabotage that return to normalcy. The fighting in Kharkiv really is to the north and northeast of there, and that's where Ukrainian forces are trying to push towards the border, the international border with Russia. It appears that's what's causing Russia to intensify its shelling in that area. The Institute for the Study of War has said that Russia is probably using railways in that area as a means to supply its forces that are trying to or aiming to take the city of Sloviansk further south. It's unclear if the Ukrainians could actually reach those rail lines, however.
As always, many thanks for the update there, David Biller reporting from Lviv.